Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will explore a legendary Pokemon with overwhelming power in the game Pokemon Monster Adventure from X7 game. It is the great battle machine known as Mega Solgaleo. You can get it by topping up 2,000 yuan today, so I quickly made this video to help you use this Pokemon more easily. The X7 game app gives you 2,000 yuan for free every day, so even free-to-play players can get this Pokemon. Our goal is to turn this Mega Solgaleo into an almost unstoppable force in the arena. So don't miss a single moment. Let's begin the journey to build this perfect battle machine right now. First, I will guide you on how to download the game, especially for those who are playing it for the first time or have never heard of this app. You will need to download the X7 game app first. I have put the download link in the description and in the comments. Next, open the app and go to the My section to log into your account. Use your Gmail to log in, and X7 Game will send you a code. Go to your email, copy the code, paste it in, and you will log in successfully. After logging in, choose Game, then select Search, and type the game name Pokemon Monster Adventure to find it. Then click Get or Download to install the game. Finally, just install it and start playing. To truly understand how to build Mega Solgaleo, we first need to dive into the foundation of its power, which is its base stats. Let's take a look at this overall stat table, where we can clearly see the potential of this monster. With a total stat of 748, Mega Solgaleo goes far beyond the usual range and establishes its role as a top-tier legendary Pokemon. What we need to pay the most attention to is how these stats are distributed. Its attack reaches an incredible 181, the highest among all its stats, and this is also the reason why we will focus entirely on physical moves when building its moveset. On top of that, Mega Solgaleo also has impressive survivability. Its health is 151 and defense is 132, while its special defense is also solid at 112. The combination of high durability and extremely strong offensive power makes it a perfect bulky offense Pokemon. One that can tank hits while quickly eliminating opponents. Finally, its speed is 122, a very good number that allows it to act before many important threats. We can also clearly see that its special attack is only 50, which further confirms that Mega Solgaleo is a pure physical attacker. After mastering the stats, we move on to the next element that determines victory, which is the ability. Mega Solgaleo has 3 ability options we need to consider, but only one is truly optimal for our strategy. The first is Sturdy, which prevents it from being taken down by one-hit knockout moves. This is a decent safety net, but not the main choice. The second is Hindsight, which prevents opponents from changing their special abilities. This is an interesting strategic option, especially if the meta has many ability changing or mega evolution effects. And finally, the most recommended choice for Mega Solgaleo is Metal Protection. This ability states that it will not have its stats reduced by opponent moves or traits. This is extremely important because it protects our 181 attack from common debuff effects like Intimidate, and also guards its defense from stat-lowering moves, ensuring Mega Solgaleo always maintains consistent strength and bulk. This is the ability we will use to secure the stability of our upcoming setup machine. After choosing the stable ability, Metal Protection, it is time to optimize every stat point through proper EV distribution and the right nature. First is EV training. To fully maximize Mega Solgaleo in the role of a setup sweeper, a Pokemon that boosts its own stats to sweep the enemy team, we have 2 main options. The most common option is to maximize speed and damage. We assign 252 EVs into attack to achieve the highest physical damage, and 252 EVs into speed to act before many key opponents, allowing Mega Solgaleo to set up or finish enemies quickly. However, if you want a bulkier Pokemon that fits the bulky offense playstyle, you can move the 252 speed EVs into HP, maximizing its ability to tank hits and survive longer on the field. Depending on your playstyle, you may prioritize either speed or bulk. Next is nature. It determines which stat gains 10% and which one gets reduced. For the 252 attack / 252 speed build, we should choose Jolly. This nature increases speed and reduces special attack, a stat we do not use at all. And if you choose the 252 attack / 52 HP build, Adamant will be the perfect choice, boosting physical attack to a new level and ensuring maximum damage output. And now we come to the core of the strategy, the recommended 4 moveset for Mega Solgaleo. This moveset is designed to make the most of its attack stat and overall potential. The first and most important move is Fitness. Fitness is a stat boosting move that increases both attack and defense by 1 stage after a single use. This is a huge advantage compared to moves that only raise 1 stat like Swords Dance, because it not only turns Mega Solgaleo into a destructive attacking machine, but also strengthens its physical defense of 132. After successfully setting up, taking down Mega Solgaleo with physical attacks becomes extremely difficult. The second move is Meteor Dash. This is our main physical steel type attack with 100 power and perfect accuracy. What makes Meteor Dash special is that it ignores the opponent's ability when attacking. This allows us to break through Pokemon with annoying defensive abilities like Sturdy or Multi-Scale, preventing them from performing their defensive roles. The third move is Earthquake. This is a physical ground-type move with 100 power, providing extremely important coverage for Mega Solgaleo. With Earthquake, we can easily deal with Fire, Rock, and Steel-type Pokemon that usually resist Steel-type moves. This is a must-have move to ensure Mega Solgaleo can hit every target effectively. Finally, there is Alloy Claw. This is an additional physical Steel-type move with 50 power and 95% accuracy. Although its power is low, Alloy Claw has a chance to increase Mega Solgaleo's attack. It can be used in situations where you need to stall or when you want to deal a small amount of damage while fishing for a stat boost. However, if your version of the game offers a physical Psychic type move like Psychic Fangs, you can consider replacing Alloy Claw to gain a second stab option. But with this moveset, Alloy Claw remains a flexible choice. After having a fully optimized Mega Solgaleo in terms of stats, ability, and moveset, we now need one final piece to turn into a complete battle machine, and that is the held item. Your item choice will depend on whether you prioritize maximum offensive power or long-term durability on the battlefield. Since we are using Fitness, a stat-boosting move, we cannot use items like Choice Band or Choice Scarf. Instead, the 2 most recommended options are Life Orb and Leftovers. Life Orb is perfect if you want to maximize damage. It increases the power of all Mega Solgaleo's attacks by 30%. After boosting its attack with Fitness, equipping a Life Orb will make its damage output truly devastating, though it will deal a small amount of recoil damage to itself after each attack. The second option is Leftovers. This item restores a small portion of HP each turn, increasing Mega Solgaleo's survivability and endurance. If you chose the bulky setup build with 252 EVs and HP, Leftover synergizes extremely well with the defense boost from Fitness, turning it into a steel wall that constantly heals. Finally, no Pokemon can win alone, and Mega Solgaleo also needs supportive teammates to unleash its full potential. Mega Solgaleo is a Steel Psychic type, and its weaknesses are Ground, Fire, Ghost, and Dark type moves. Therefore, an ideal supporting team should include Pokemon that can cover these weaknesses. For example, a water-ground type like Gastrodon can completely block fire attacks and take ground hits extremely well. Or a Fairy-type Pokemon can easily deal with Dark and Dragon-type threats. Additionally, having a teammate that can remove battlefield hazards like Stealth Rock or Spikes is also very important, because these small damage sources can accumulate and shorten Mega Solgaleo's lifespan. I think this is enough for today's video. Some information here, such as the names of held items or moves, may not match the names in your game because the names in that game are all mixed up. But the effects are the same as in normal Pokemon games, so I use the standard Pokemon item names. For example, Swords Dance doesn't exist in this game. It probably has a different name. and life orb or leftovers should also exist in your game, but with different names. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.